Hey everyone, this is Suriel with Game Informer. Dragon Ball FighterZ is out this week, and we thought we'd give you a few tips for unlocking some of the characters, doing combos, and just kind of getting a feel for the game. To unlock Android 21, all you have to do is finish the story mode. If you don't care about the story, you can beat the story mode in about 5 hours by simply skipping all the cutscenes and making a beeline for the boss on each map. To unlock Super Saiyan Blue, Vegeta, and Goku, you can either earn 300,000 and 500,000 Zenny, or you can beat the Extreme Gravity Spaceship and Hyperbolic Time Chamber courses on hard difficulty with an A rank. If you don't want the hassle of beating the harder arcade difficulties, there are several ways to get Zenny. Your first task should be to complete the story mode, since that will get you about 200 to 300,000 Zenny depending on how many fights you take on. After that, you'll want to go to the training mode area. Completing the basic combat tutorials will net you some easy Zenny. Character trials will also earn you some quick Zenny. If you complete all of the trials for every character, you'll unlock a total of 110,000 Zenny. After that, you can run through the arcade mode to get some Zenny. The Snake Way course is the most efficient, since it nets you about 5,000 to 7,000 Zenny for 3 fights, as long as you do well enough, and the AI isn't that hard. If you plan to level up characters in story mode, you can start a hard difficulty run of the story mode to get more Zenny. Finally, you can play online matches to earn Zenny. The game keeps track of how much Zenny you've earned, so you're free to spend any Zenny you earn without regressing your progress. Leveling up characters in story mode offers new link events, which are short conversations between you and each character. The level requirements are different for each character, but you'll get one about every 10 levels. The best way to level characters is to tackle every fight possible in the story mode, then start over on hard difficulty, and re-clear the game that way. You can also boost the amount of experience you get per fight by equipping experience boosters in the skills tab of the story mode's party menu. These bonuses drop randomly after fights, so be on the lookout for them. In general, you won't need other power-ups for most of the story mode, since your AI opponents tend to be pushovers until later in the game. When they do start testing you though, make sure to equip a combination of health regeneration, defense, and special attack power-ups to help you out in most fights. If you're really only interested in leveling one character, you can remove everyone else from your party and duke it out against teams solo. But if that character dies, you'll have to restart the map. To 100% the story mode, you'll have to unlock every possible conversation and story sequence. Most scenes come pretty naturally, but some of the events will take a little bit of work. You can check out which scenes you're missing by checking out the art gallery option on the story mode's main menu, then scrolling down to the special events tab. For those you haven't unlocked, you can see silhouettes, silver for party members, red for enemies, of every character you need to unlock the scene. As a general tip, don't charge your ki in a real match. In the dozens of matches I've played, no one's ever really gotten away with it. It's possible to gain about half a bar of ki with it after a hard knockdown, but there are better things you can do with that time. Many characters can spam fireball attacks by mashing the special attack button. This works well enough to pressure some opponents, but can be beaten in several ways. Super dashes, vanishes, and supers all counter this basic attack. You can also deflect fireballs by pressing back and special attack. In fact, you can deflect just about any attack by holding back and correctly timing the special attack press. You're likely to see super dashes in online play quite often, as learning to punish one can be tricky. The simplest way to punish one before it lands is with a heavy attack, since that will give you the easiest way to start a combo. If you weren't able to see it coming but were able to block it, you don't have too many options for countering it. However, I found that many players tend to follow up a blocked super dash with additional pressure, and I found that a low-medium attack tends to be a decent way to punish someone getting too aggressive. On the offensive, super dashes make for great combo starters if they land. During a dragon rush, which is basically a throw, you can hold down one of the assist buttons to force your opponent to swap their character, depending on which assist you pressed. If your opponent manages to swap out a low health character in order to heal them, you can swap them back in, eliminating their entire stock of blue health. You continue holding down the button when you make your dragon rush swap. It can lead to a hard-to-read situation where your opponent may not be entirely sure what's going on screen, which makes for a potential combo opportunity. If you have 3 bars of ki and are looking to end a combo with a super, tagging in your other team members deals more damage than using a single meteor attack, which uses 3 bars of ki. Speaking of which, if you happen to have 5 bars of ki, you can call in one of your partners to perform their meteor attack instead of their normal super by holding back and their corresponding assist button. Make sure this is the last partner you call in, however, since you can't swap into another super once that meteor attack starts. Use your assists. They can help cover the approach of a super dash, force people into blocking before you mix them up with a dragon rush, and more. Don't get too happy with them though. If your opponent manages to hit them before the assist attack starts, they can potentially combo 2 characters at once. Sparking Blast is great for enhancing the damage of all your combos and healing you extremely quickly, but is stronger the fewer characters you have, so use it wisely. Summoning Shenron is a difficult process to pull off in a real match. Basically, you'll need to perform a 10-hit combo to unlock the 1-star ball, 20 hits for a 2-star ball, and so on. Once all 7 have been collected this way, the first character to land the light attack auto combo to its second smash will get to summon Shenron. Summoning Shenron doesn't happen often, and in most matches it's not really worth it to try to go for it unless it just happens to happen over the course of a match. But if it does happen, you generally want to activate the Make Me Immortal version first, since it'll slowly heal all of your blue health on the character you're currently using. And this lasts for the entire match. If your characters are in good condition but you decided to use your Sparking Blast early in the match, choose Give Me the Ultimate Power, which grants an additional Sparking Blast. If one of your characters is down, you can choose to revive them by choosing Bring Back My Ally to bring them back with a small amount of health, since having a third character could be a huge help to your team's damage output and chances of survival. Also, they should put Aurelia from Dr. Slump in this game. She's 100% canon in the world of Dragon Ball and very strong.